And this kind of recognition should also help us with a persistent challenge at GSU. The fact that, well, we are one of the best kept secrets in higher education. We are a treasure hidden in plain sight. In fact, one of our state representatives who visited the campus, not from this suburban area, but we invite legislators from all over the state to come and see all the great things we're doing. And he called us not in an insulting way, it was just what he felt he didn't know about us. He called us Enigma University. So to address this issue, we have attracted a highly experienced administrator to lead strategic enrollment management and marketing. I'd like to introduce her to you now and have you welcome our Vice President for Strategic Enrollment Management and Marketing, Courtney Sanders. Courtney? All enrollment, financial aid, and recruiting functions now report to Courtney. Courtney will be leading our marketing and PR efforts, ably assisted by Eric Matagni and his team. You may already have noticed the billboards and the TV ads that tell GSU's story. Now, we have a challenge because the for-profit institutions spend 20 to 25% of their operating budgets just on marketing and 30 to 40% on marketing and recruitment. That creates an overwhelming amount of static in the system as we try to tell our story. GSU last year spent just a little over 1% of our budget on marketing. You see, we have a particular issue that the for-profits don't always have, and that is we have to spend the bulk of our operating budget on quality instruction. Now, PBAC recommended that we increase permanent spending on a comprehensive marketing plan so that we can raise our profile and reach students who don't yet know about GSU, a university that provides affordable access to excellence. And under Courtney's leadership, we will do as much as we can to dispel the clouds of enigma. Now, despite puzzlement about our identity, GSU continues to be well regarded in Springfield and in Washington, D.C. I was most gratified by the positive responses last spring to my budget testimony to the General Assembly. They really see us as an institution that doesn't always have its hand out, but has plans for how we can work together with the public entities in terms of our own entrepreneurial enterprises, and that actually results in their being more likely to invest in us with public funds. And that's been our strategy, and it's been working. Communicating GSU's high quality goes way beyond billboards, TV and radio and web pages. When students and community members come to the campus, they must feel safe and cared for. Getting lost is the opposite of feeling at home, and I know. Those of you who know my disability in terms of geography, I feel as if I have a great sense of direction for universities, but absolutely no sense of direction when it comes to space. Well, our new signage project will prevent the disorientation that so many have experienced from wandering in our labyrinth. So the signs are great, aren't they? And we can now all say a fond farewell to the iron stairs and ramp. Outside the G-Wing. Soon we will have a more professional-looking entry into that part of the university. Now, we will also see, and you see them just going up, attractive new lighting poles. We're taking back the night at GSU by better illuminating our roads and walkways. And you will soon see new banners on these poles reflecting the new marketing and rebranding campaign. And you have all seen the newly installed wind turbine. Many thanks to our trustees, especially Lois Mayer, for advocacy and for the state and federal grants that have funded it. So we didn't have to take internal funds to do that. This was another entrepreneurial type effort. The wind turbine is now providing energy to the Family Development Center, and it's also making a visible statement about GSU's commitment to sustainability. As I drove in this morning, I saw the turbine in the context of our sculpture park. With the points of the turbine's triangle, it looked like our logo. Anyone else notice that? And I thought to myself, it's really a reference to scholarship, teaching, and service, the 3 points in our logo. And I don't know if Jeff Bates is here, but I think we might want, Jeff, you always come to these events, and I can't see, so you must be here. And I think that the turbine might be added to our sculpture tour of the Nathan Manilow Sculpture Park. You will note many other campus improvements. Our facilities employees have really been busy this summer, and let's applaud them for all the work that they've been doing. They are helping us send a message to our first-generation university students that they deserve a beautiful, safe, and environmentally friendly place to study. And that's who we are at GSU. Now, I announced the forthcoming renovation of the ENF Science Wings at the top of the hour. Please underline the date and time of the celebration, Tuesday, October 18th, mid-morning. We'll also be celebrating at that time the creativity and entrepreneurial achievements of our science faculty, especially Dr. Karen D'Arcy, who led efforts to gain additional federal funding for the project. To expand the impact of the state-funded science renovation, our science faculty won a coveted and very hard to get $3 million National Science Foundation grant for expanding GSU's science research labs. For the state-funded $22.5 million ENF renovation, we must work through the Capital Development Board. Many tales to tell there. And as I mentioned, we are out to bid August 9th and all as well. We can manage the related NSF project ourselves. With the Board of Trustees' authorization to award construction to the lowest responsible bidder, we will be moving forward on the NSF project a week or two before the October 18th groundbreaking, and many thanks to Karen D'Arcy and our science faculty. Shortly, we will bring 2 modular buildings to the campus to be located in an open area directly north of the Fitness Center and west of the Center for Performing Arts, to create 4 40-seat classrooms to replace those that will be lost because of the ENF project. I expect those to be in place by October 15th. These facilities are not our grandfather's temporary buildings. They're actually efficient, serviceable, and attractive, and as we grow, they are likely to be of use to us for several years.